Okay. Hello. Yeah, if you've never heard this song, this one is Torre de Babel by David Bisbal, Winston, and Yandel. I don't listen to the other guys that much, but I love the beat and the theme of this the theme of today has to do with a tower. Okay, so hi, this is YAMA. This is YAMA COOL-TURE, and I'm from YAMA Spanish Language Solutions. And we're going to talk about, I'm going to talk about using Jenga as a review game for finals, which is something that that we actually did today. So, without much further ado, let's go really slow. Okay. Let's go over here so I can show you what the layout looks like, and I can explain some things. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm all in this business. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, let's get a nice little angle here. All right there. Okay. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Okay, where we are. All right. All right, so here we go. So first of all, the way you started off is just like if you saw the video yesterday about the marker wars. It's kind of the same. You started off with telling all the students to pick a partner, and as you can see the room, the layout of the room, you tell them to stand in front of their partner and go through the length of the room, or to the length of the room. Then after that, you tell the students, okay, all right, if you're in this side of the room, go sit down. If you're on this side of the room, go and sit down. And then you tell the students that they didn't just pick their partners, they picked their own opponents. And everybody's like, oh my God, what? So the way it works is when they go up, you'll call them. I'm going to see if we can see. All right. So let's say that you call little Johnny up here. All right. Little Johnny comes up here, and he has to come up with his partner or his opponent. Let's say little Susie. So they come up. You're the, let me get this. You're the host. You're the one that's making all the questions. So let's say that you ask them whatever. I mean, these are all questions from the review for this year. I don't use a review. I put all my questions and all my words on popsicle sticks. Anyway, so you let's say you ask a question like, "Hey, what does hi mean?" Okay, all right, whatever language you're going to use, and the first one to tap, obviously, the first one to tap and say it right, their team gets 2 points. Okay. And the other person, what happens with the other person? What penalization does that person have for not answering, or not trying to answer, or not being able to answer? Well, this is where the Jenga comes to play, or comes into play. So, let's take a little trip. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. All right, so you're probably like, okay, how does the Jenga work? All right, well, this is how the Jenga works, ladies and gentlemen. So the teams are divided in two. One side is Scarlet, and the other side is Onyx. Okay. So, if the person that didn't get any answers is from the Scarlet team, they can only move the blocks that are either Scarlet or Beige. If they're Onyx, the team that's Onyx, they can only use blocks that are Onyx or Beige. Beige is neutral. Okay, the Beige is neutral. And that's it. That's how it goes. If they don't get the answer, this is their penalization. Okay. Now what can happen is this. Let's say that the tower is about to fall. if you're in Team Onyx and you don't want the tower to fall, you can actually use one of the scarlet blocks, but there's a penalization. That means that you have to give scarlet a point. I mean, but what happens if the whole tower falls? Well, this is what happens. If the whole tower falls, let me go up here. Put it up here. Boom. All right, let's move over here. So, oh, this is not bad. So if the whole tower falls, all the points. Let's say I'm in Team Scarlet because of the shirt, and I'm the one that causes the tower to tumble. Well, the team penalization is all the points that you have go to the other team. Yeah, that's really shocking for students. They're like, oh my goodness. Oh no, I mean the faces when you tell them that, it's like, oh my God, all the points. It's like, yep. And then not only do you have that, you have a personal penalization. That means an individual penalization. That means that the person that tumbled the tower, has their own penalties. And usually their own penalty or consequence is whatever you want to use. Use your imagination. I used to let them do some sort of exercise. I used to have flags all over the ceiling, and they'd have to jump and touch them within a certain time. Or a song. Actually, the song would be "Jump Around" from House of Pain. But right now, today, this year, I decided, hey, you know what? Let's do something different, I guess. And what they had to do, their penalization, if they threw all these down, was they had to go to each person, present themselves in the target language, in Spanish in my case, greet everybody, and present themselves, or say their name to each and every single person in the classroom. I mean, there's no big deal, but for some people that are not really into, very introvert, this is a penalization. So, and you put some music to it, and today's song was All the Single Ladies from Beyonce. So, the kids are like, what is this? So that they enjoy it, and they do the penalization, and that's the end of that. And while they're doing that, you get another student to rebuild the tower. The tower is usually a little bit taller. And you get the student to do it, and you go for another round. This could be the revenge match, okay, or the rematch. Or what I also did this year, just to make it different, after the tower fell down and all the points were done, because the other team basically won, is I decided to go, you know what, one side, now it's going to be all girls versus all boys. And you know how that goes. This is really fun. Really quick, some of the rules when the kid is up here. Only the team members of that kid can speak. There's no need for the other team to be yelling, making noises, stomping, whatever it is. Only their teammates. So for example, only the Scarlet teams or teammates could be talking to me and coaching me. The other people in theory, should not be bothering the person, okay? And I'll tell you one thing, they really get into it. They have a lot of fun. It gets really, really, really rowdy, which is kind of what you want, because you know that they're getting into it. They're having fun. A lot of them don't want to do this, so they want to get the answers correct. So it's a fun game, and again, I don't do reviews. I don't do paper reviews. This is what we do. This is what we did today. Okay, and I feel energized just watching and having fun with these kids. So basically, this is what we did today. It's using Jenga as a review for the final. So with that said and done, if you could please like the button. Oh, actually, press the like button, but let me see. Okay, well, nobody's on right now. Last time we had somebody on. So basically, if you liked it, please press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them down. I love comments. I love suggestions. I'll try to do whatever I can to make it better, to make these videos better. Share if you think that you know somebody that might benefit from this idea. Definitely share it. Like I said, press like, subscribe. Okay? Subscribe because I'll so you can see a little bit more of these videos that I'm making. And also, if you have a YouTube channel and you would like the subtitles in Spanish or English, you can contact me and I can work on them. So basically, well, after that, there's nothing else I really need to say. So, well, if you have any questions, you can write them down, and I'll see you when I see you. Ciao.